The following program is for adult audiences only.
This is
Eric and Gord, what if we're right?
Live right now.
Are you ready?
Find and like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram.
Oh, that's really good stuff. Anyway, hi there.
I just like the taste.
Happy Tuesday. February something, 20 something. I'm Eric. Talking at you from Kelowna, British Columbia, Canada. And I got no intro. I'm sad about that. I'll rewrite one, I swear.
I'll give it to you next episode.
I got nothing for you guys. I got distracted. I had like 3, and then I mushed them together, and they didn't make sense, and nothing was good. But, you know, this show's falling apart anyway. What difference does it make?
We don't even know what day it is anymore.
Not a clue. That's why I posted that. I put together that clip show for the little commercial there. Because I'm like, this is so honest. This should be the intro to the video show. And I like that it's just like me being a jackass. Then it cuts right into the news thing. That's all like that news graphic that looks all professional.
Yeah, we had a bit of a laugh watching that.
I've reposted it with some nice background music and stuff. So,
oh, cool. Okay,
it's a little bit better. I posted it today. I edited. Oh, and I put some more like captions over it, made it better. So you guys can find that on YouTube and or Facebook. It is on both. It is actually on YouTube. It's just a little, and there's a new Irregardless commercial floating around too.
Regardless.
That you guys can see. What's going on? More people messaging me. Stop messaging me. I'm in no mood for your messages. I don't know why these people don't understand what a podcast is. And like, no, I can't chat while I do it.
Talking about not getting the point at all.
In our little groups, our Facebook groups. Hi, everybody. Thanks for listening. Thanks for telling your friends. I got asked a question in one of our Facebook groups today. It was like, how long do you guys normally record? And I said, till the end of the episode. Jeez. Like,
that's a stupid question. I'm not going to
fairly
stop halfway
obvious to
through.
me.
Just leave it blank for the next fucking 20 minutes after.
I'm helpful. I thought that was funny. That's my best answer of the week.
I actually had one of those things come up where they're asking advice about a podcast, and how do I know, or I don't know, something about like, what advice do you have for somebody starting up? And I went to type in "don't suck," and I ended up literally just falling asleep when I typed it.
Nice.
So I woke up and the post was gone. Like I couldn't, I just wouldn't come back up again. And I'm like, son of a bitch! I wonder what I was going to type. Well, I actually ended up finding the post, and when I opened up the comment, my comment was still sort of sitting there, like ready for me to enter it. And yeah, it was just a whole bunch of D's and F's and J's.
Yeah, I've sent one of those. I sent I posted a very long string of A's to a group. I don't know how long it went on, like the whole time I was sleeping, I guess.
It's so fucking randomly funny when that shit happens.
That's what used to be spamming back in the day when all this shit first started.
Yeah.
When you would, because you could shut down a chat room doing that. Because if you flooded it too much, you could like fuck up the chat room. I used to do it for fun. I didn't realize like it was a big thing.
The most hated man in the early days of the internet.
Oh, I totally was. But I hated it right back, like just as much. Because the first chat room I was in, I was like, oh, what kind of crazy place are you in? I'm chatting with someone weird in the world. And they were like 4 blocks from me. I was like, fuck this shit.
This is bullshit.
That's not cool at all. You're like right around the corner.
There's no fun in this at all.
That's not fun. It is if in like a dating, when you're on like a dating site and you're like, so where are you? And they're like, oh, I'm right next door. You're like, fucking dope.
Yeah, but unfortunately, when you go on the dating sites, it's never like that. It's always, oh, I'm 7 towns over. Oh,
yeah, I always connect. I connect always with someone in the Pacific Northwest. It's always like Portland or Washington State or like in that area. And I'm like, why can you not be in fucking Canada ever?
I had that once with the on the dating sites when I was out in BC. I got a great conversation with this chick, and I was telling my buddy Brian about, I'm like, yeah, fucking met this chick on this dating site. She's really nice, fucking pretty. She's she's cute, and just really, really nice. We get along really well. He's like, right on. He goes, where does she live? I'm like, fuck, I didn't even ask. I said, hey, so where does she live? She goes, I'm in New York. I'm like, son of a bitch.
Oh, lovely. Well, that's what happened with I'm not. It doesn't matter, Michelle. If you're listening, hey, we're still together. You haven't ever broken up with me.
I'm taking half your stuff.
Because she said she lived in Vancouver, and I was like, dope. And we were chatting about that forever. It took us months to figure out it's two different fucking Vancouvers
in two different countries.
She's in Vancouver, Washington. I'm in Vancouver, not Washington. I was like, fucking hell, you could have mentioned that. She's like, well, I never say Vancouver, Washington. I never have to. Well, now you do.
And now you got to come up here and visit me.
That's why. Yeah, and she couldn't. She probably could have, but I don't know. Whatever. Still hasn't called. Still hasn't broken up with me. And we've tried this shit like 3 times. When I first got to Kelowna, we were all chatting again. I was like, dope, I could actually come visit you. Then she stopped texting me.
Because that's not a sign.
I was like, all right, well, whatever. It's the 3rd time. Like, she does that. As soon as I start showing interest, she fucks off. Usually I just treat her like crap, and then she keeps texting, I just miss you. I just want to talk to you. I'm like, okay, cool, let's talk. She's like, no. Women are weird. Women, I just thought I'd let you know, you're weird. In case you don't know, you're weird. I found a use for the masks today, everybody. So I will say, for the time being, keep your masks on. Because it's like minus 18 around here, and they help.
It's true. I make that fucking joke. I'm thinking, I'm right thankful to have this mask right now.
It keeps my face warm. Other than that, it's still useless. I don't care about COVID. I wear a scarf and just be as good, but I don't own a scarf.
I had one made for me for Christmas.
I've never really owned a scarf, and I've never been good at wearing a scarf. You got to be a certain type of dude to wear a scarf, I think. To be a scarf dude. I am not one.
No. That's how I feel about hats.
Certain guys can wear certain things that other guys can't wear. Like scarves. Some guys look pimp in them. Yeah. Vests. Vests are a really good example. I tried to do the vest thing because I saw Justin Timberlake, and I'm like, fuck, I'm going to start wearing vests. And I look stupid. I just look retarded. I do not look like Timberlake. Which, like, normally I do so much that I was surprised that I didn't in this scenario. Because normally I
was a little surprised when I went to a wedding and I wore a bow tie. And I've never worn a bow tie a day in my life, and so I wore one off of a very heavily requested.
And did you look exactly like Principal Weatherby?
I kind of did. Can't lie. But I got I got so much attention that night. It's like when you put on a bow tie, people just flock to you. It's weird. It's the weirdest attention getter. People just assume you must be outrageous and you must be very personable, or you must be something if you're willing to put one on and wear it.
They thought you were Dave Thomas from Wendy's.
Well, I eat there enough. Might as well be.
Dave? No. Have you seen Archie? I'm not Principal Weatherby.
Jesus Christ, come on. I'm not that old.
I don't know why you would look like Principal Weatherby. I just assume you would.
Well, he's overweight, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, not anymore, probably. I think he's probably dead.
I would have to assume he's dead.
I don't know. Archie got a weird. I don't know. I never saw the principal in the TV show. I don't know if the teachers are on that show. I never really watched it.
Oh.
That Riverdale show.
No, I never watched it.
I auditioned for it and did not get on. But I never watched it. Hey, if you're on Riverdale, send us an email, gwynethpaltrowsvagina@gmail.com. Tell us all about it. Tell us if the teachers are on it and why we should watch it.
And why didn't you hire Eric?
And then be a cast member on our show. Because it would be cool to have your cast on our show. Got a couple
Unlike your show, we won't reject you.
Exactly, because we're not on the WB. That's the right. WB, the rejection station.
The why bother station.
Couple of guests coming up next week, kids, or in the next couple of weeks. We got on the 21st, Billy Thorpe, internet podcasting guru. He's going to teach us what's wrong with our show and make it better and make us rich. So that'll be very interesting. That's February 21st. And then we got another guy, Bruce, coming to join us. He hasn't got back with a date yet, but whenever he wants to, he's going to be on, and he's going to talk about nice, pleasant things, I think, which would be a cool change around here.
It's been a while since we've had positive conversations.
I don't remember one in a long time, except when I'm positively hating something.
Yeah, exactly.
So stick around for that, kids. It's going to get good. This show's about to get good. This summer's going to be fun. We are doing all kinds of shenanigans. There's going to be a lot of Eric on the street annoying Kelowna citizens. We're going to start the review show coming up right away, where Gord and I will review whatever you want. Doesn't matter. It's a car or a movie or an album or a fucking food you ate, or you just tell us what to review and we'll fucking try it and review it. And
Your
let
favorite
you know.
tree.
Your favorite tree? We'll tell you
We'll
if it's a
fucking
good
review
tree.
a tree.
If you want it, we'll settle the debate, cake versus pie. I don't care, whatever you want.
That's an easy one. Easy.
I made that big Eric and Gord approved sticker, and I want to use it. I sent you that, right?
Yeah,
You
did.
can start. I put that on posts instead of liking things now. I put Eric and Gord approved.
I will start using that.
People like it. People think it's great. It's better than a like. It's like a more personal than a like when someone posts something. It's like, this post is Eric and Gord approved.
And we don't just play that lightly. No, that means something.
Oh, no. Yeah, I wouldn't just fucking whip that out. It's not a penis. I don't go showing it to everybody. Man, Maryland individual son is getting fucked up. Dumped by his manager, dumped by his record company, more women coming forward. Oh, just total. The Me Too bus is in full gear, taking that poor guy down. I feel terrible for him. I really do.
Yeah. What's the latest one? He took an upskirt photo of me once.
Yeah, probably. He's Marilyn Manson.
Yeah.
What do you expect?
And I bet you he told you he was going to do it before he did it, and you probably paused and gave him a spot.
Well, it's not helping that rape video came out with that chick, Del Rey. Who's that singer?
Lasagna Del Rey?
Something like that. Yeah, there's a video, like this rape video they made with the guy who made Hostel, Eli Roth.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was supposed to be part of a video, but nothing ever became of it. Like, it was going to be a music video, but it never got produced or whatever. But so now there's like these violent rape scenes just on video that someone's leaked. That's not helping his case much.
No shit.
But it was just like it's an acting, like it's an act. It's not real. Yeah. But yeah, the poor
I just
guy.
left that. Apparently, she's all offended because apparently one time he referred to her as Lasagna Del Rey.
Oh, I'm sure he did. Why wouldn't you?
He insulted me. I'm like, this really name calling. Now you're calling that out as part of it. Give me a fuck. Come on.
Yep. Once it starts, it just goes and goes and goes. There's no stopping that once it starts snowballing.
Yeah.
So don't worry, Maryland individual son. You'll always have a fan here. And you're more than welcome to come on the show and plead your case anytime you want.
Yeah. You have an open forum here.
It sucks that this is all taking place in the same year you're being forced to change your name by me.
I don't think he'd do this show specifically just for that reason.
Because I will call
You'll
him
be
Maryland.
referred to me as what?
Well, you can't be man-son anymore. That's just not appropriate.
If he wants to know why this stuff is happening, that's why.
Yeah, well,
it's Manson.
You go by Manson. That's fucking archaic, sexist behavior. Can't just be man-son.
God.
Maryland.
That's like a double negative. That just doesn't work.
Marilyn of no specific gender, son.